Hello everyone and welcome back into the Blow Par YouTube channel. Today with myself, Joe Stevens. Now today I'd like to give you a tip that I've always used regardless of what sport I've played really. Let's get into it, but before, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. We remind you every video, we're building a really nice community now and we're really enjoying it, and we've got plenty more content to come. So today, this tip, aim small and miss small. You probably would have seen it in the title. What I mean by that is, I'm going to quickly switch sports just for 30 seconds, just to tell you where I learnt this from. Cricket. Any cricketers out there? Fielding practice. Let's say, for example, you're picking the ball up, you're aiming at the stumps. Let's say you've got 3 stumps to aim at. Now, it's all very well just aiming at the 3 stumps, that's great. You're still aiming, but to be more specific, I think really helps you. So, let's say, for example, I've picked the ball up, I'm about to shy at the stumps. I would start to pick out an imperfection in the wood, say for example, a tiny little speck halfway up middle stump. If I'm really narrowed in on that target, if I miss that by a couple of inches, I've still hit my eventual target. We're just starting to talk about getting a little bit more specific. Now let's jump back into golf and start to think about par 3s. This really applies on any point in your game of golf. I think it will really help you without really specifically thinking about your swing. And in fact, it might even help you, purely because you're taking the emphasis away from your golf swing and we're trying to hit targets rather than trying to hit certain positions in the golf swing. So today we've got a par 3, I've got 180 yards into the wind, quite a tricky flag, tucked sort of back right. What I need to start doing is what a lot of people start to say is, okay, well I'll just aim at the middle of the green. That's great, but get more specific with that. Let's zoom in. I'll stand in behind the camera and have a chat to you. So we've got a back flag then on the right hand side. The green sort of sits diagonally from front left to back right. You'll be able to see this red T marker in front of me. In line with that, we'll try and put a couple of graphics on screen. My editor is up to the challenge. And start to aim this at the very right edge of that bunker on the left hand side of the flag there. And I'm going to pick a tiny point on that right edge and I'm going to commit to that line. So let's jump in and hit the shot. So now we're ready to hit the shot. Let's start to think about that specific point that I've just showed you. And the beauty of this, I went back to that cricket example. Actually, if we start to think about this, if I push that golf ball, we're back on line with the flag. Fantastic. If I pull it, we're still not in a great deal of trouble. We've just got a slightly longer putt. Okay, so let's hit it now. As the wind starts to get up. So focus in on that point. So I've pushed it straight at the flag. Looks like I've got enough club. Let's have a look at the result. So we're down at the green then. Happy accident. I've actually managed to push it online. There seems to be a theme on this one. I've done a course management video before where I've pushed the ball online. And that just goes to show, you don't have to hit perfect shots to hit great shots. So if we relate this thought then back to the best in the world, Tiger was so specific with his targets. There'll be videos on it all over the place. Have a little look at how specific Tiger was off the tee in his prime, and he'll still be doing that today. So let's have a look back towards the tee box. You'll see that I've actually pushed the ball online here, and you probably won't be able to see the bunker, but here is the line that I was meant to be hitting on. Hopefully we can get some graphics on this, but I've pushed it back online. If I'd have pulled it slightly, we've got a little bit of a ridge running back onto the green, so it's not an issue there. So all in all, aiming small and missing small's done me a world of good there. If I started to aim at the flag, I put it in inverted commas because people aim at the flag but don't get too specific. They're just looking at the flag and that's where they kind of aim and want to hit their shot. If I'd have hit that same shot, having aimed at the flag, we're in a bit of trouble there. There's a bunker lurking around and we're actually going to be struggling to make our par. So percentage play is something that I say in all of these videos and it helps you. Guys, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you did enjoy this video and it helped you, and if it lowers your scores. We'll see you very soon.